Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special figure showcase we're looking at the Autobot Slapdash. What we're going to do with this video, we're going to have a look at him in both of his modes. I'm going to point out some things that you need to be aware of if you're after one yourself. So I'll show you the accessories that come with him as well. And as I'm lucky enough to have one in the packaging, we'll have a look at the box artwork on that and the battle scene at the back. Before we get started, I want to have a big shout out to a Neil Baker, who's got an Instagram profile called ToyNerd80, and this is especially for him, so I hope he likes it. While we're on the subject of Instagrams, I've literally just started one recently up myself, so if you'd like to see more pictures rather than videos of the figures that I've got, that is lowercase toys_rus, one word. You don't even need to have an Instagram profile, but you can have a look at them on there as well. Okay, let's get started. Here he is. So he's an Autobot, he's a powermaster, and as I've already said, his name is Slapdash, and his little partner that comes with him is known as Lube. Now, the cool thing about this figure is the fact that it is a powermaster, and that basically means that you need this little figure here, preferably intact, and what you do with this is what unlocks the power to transform him. So if I just take this off the second there in his chest, that's where you'd put the powermaster, and that's how you're able to transform him. We'll come to that in a second, but yeah, this is Lube, so might as well have a quick look at him. The things that you're looking out for with this guy is that he's got his arms and there's chrome on the back there, so make sure that's nice and nice. Here's an example of one that isn't the greatest, so you've got some chrome damage and fade there. That's better, it's focused, and of course unfortunately there he's missing one of his arms. That's a very common thing with these little power masters. So if we have a look at the robot, I say these came out in 1988, so it was after the Target Masters and the Headmasters. It was, I suppose, the last little gimmick that they were doing with the Nebulon partners. And here's the robot. Oops, I've just pulled the chest piece out. You can have Lube in the middle there if you wanted, but in the pictures that you'll see in the magazines and on these books and on the instructions, you will see that that is the normal piece they put there. Now, articulation wise, he's got no movement in the legs at all, or the waist, and he's just got a bit of movement there in what his elbow is, and the shoulders just go up and down. So he is very, very basic for articulation, but again, most of the Generation 1 figures were at the time as well. He does look good though. I mean, his alternate mode is obviously race car, Formula 1 car, of which one we don't know. It's just a very unique one. But if we look at the robot, you've got the wheels, which are all plastics. You haven't got to worry about anything perishing away there at all. Stickers are quite important for it to look nice there at the front, and then at the back, that's actually the top of his spoiler, which is there. So even though he's in robot mode, apart from having Lube in, you can still attach all of the parts to him, which is a good thing if you've got him loose complete and you want to display him and you don't want to, lose any of the pieces. But overall, nice robot mode, looks good, good colour scheme. I think he stands, and as I say, he displays very well. We'll have a look at the alternate mode now, and this one is a little bit sun faded, to be fair, so you might be able to see that. If I take this off there, you can sort of see, yeah, you can see around where we've got a bit of yellowing there, and that's the true colour of what it should be, and again a bit on the yellow as well. So this isn't the greatest example of him. The funny thing with this is he's probably the most likely to lose parts because of how many he's got. So he's got the top piece there, which goes on the spoiler. He's obviously got the powermaster engine. He's got the chest piece, which is that, and it's got the two notches to fit in. He's got his gun, which you can rest, as you can see there, in the car mode, and I have seen them with missing fronts as well, so keep an eye out for that. They sometimes are missing, but obviously the alternate mode, you can clearly tell that's a Formula 1 car. It does look quite good. Mine's a little bit battered, but you can see how well it looks and how well it displays, depending on which mode you want to put him in. And of course, as I say, make sure that you've got the complete powermaster with him as well. Right, what we'll do now, I'm just going to move these over here. We'll have a quick look at the packaging. I might have to just pick this up. There we go. So you can see there it says that his name is Lube. The artwork for him is really good. I do really like that. You've got the new style of the writing for Transformers rather than the original one, obviously as times change. There's the picture of the transformation, where you can see, give you a bit more light there, that they're using the Powermaster to unlock it. And then, as I say, with him, they do take him out and put the chest piece on, whereas with the rest of the Powermasters, they stay in place to help with the transformation. If we turn it to the back, we've got the lovely what's known as in Japan the Super Godmaster Force artwork, or with this, with being Hasbro, it's just the Pretenders. There they are at the bottom, and there's your Powermaster Optimus Prime at the top. So lovely piece of artwork. Skullgrin's coming in the background there as well, oh, Darkwing as well. Great piece of artwork, really nice. At the time when these came out, I was still a child, and I did really like these particular brand of figures. I've already mentioned there obviously wasn't too much articulation, but I think for the playability and the gimmick that they were coming out with, it just really worked, and I did really enjoy it. So in summary then, there he is. He came out in 1988, Series 5 Autobot from the Generation 1 continuity. He's got quite a few accessories. I hope you enjoyed looking at him. I hope it was educational for the people who haven't got one already. And again, this was especially for Neil Baker, Toy Nerd 80 on Instagram. Hope you liked it as well. And for everybody else who's not subscribed, please do so. It will help this channel out a lot. And of course, take care. Thanks very much.